primetime showdown. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. Monday night prime time is underway. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun now for Milrooooo. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot at a guess down the line.
And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the D-tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
2nd and 13. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
3rd and long. Here's Milrooooo. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. Straight to the air to start us off. Dialing up a receiver screen. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Another small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Running back sent in motion left. Going on 3rd down, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Finds him over the middle. Small gain down to the 23. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's another for it. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. He picked up 6, has him close. Third and goal from the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third down from the gun. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off first.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. They'll cobble together a yard there. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the ground again with Mixon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 9. From the gun, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap. First
and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Sending a receiver left. They'll run the draw with Mixon. And they were waiting for him on that draw. Once they get him behind the line, that's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Stroud from the pistol. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ernest Jones with the pitch. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's Jameson. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 41. Now an inside give to Walker. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. 7 yards there. That brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Come on. Hey.
Walker gets the pitch. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Staying with Walker. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
A 49-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
All right.
Shotgun now, first round. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Throwing now, Milrooooo. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks. With it, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Enough to Walker from the gun. Big gap up the middle. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running with Walker again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
From the gun, Milrooooo. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime.
Not a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL using his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They go play action with Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Stroud completes it quick. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Keith. Okay. Nike Texas.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
On the quick, right?
Again, Stroud. And oh, he got it! Interception! That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Tracy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 27. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
Motioning the tight end now. They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
First down, Houston.
Motion man sent left. First and 10 are on to Mixon. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st down throw by Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud fits it through the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Play deep. 11. Where's the hot?
Here's Stroud again. And he's got it. Has a way out for it for touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Seahawks 5-yard line.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll give to Mixon up the middle. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Here we go. 18.
Motioning left is their running back. Stroud now on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Walker on 1st down. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. A throw right side finds Cup. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80.
Milrooooo from the gun. That's enough for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead.
Ready.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short throw, tipped. But he's still got it. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's Milrooooo, 1st and 10. Caught at the 10-yard line. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Rob, even if the results aren't quite as flashy everywhere, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Nixon on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
1st down, Houston.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. He put everything he had into this one. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception lead to another, and eventually, I just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's dangerous.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Houston.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Going on 3rd down, Stroud. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
Flushed out of the pocket. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Milrooooo throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Starts the return at the 34. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Stroud. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
First down, Texans.
Here's Stroud again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Stroud completes it quick. And this one doesn't go far. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Again, Stroud. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Get it. Crack all 80.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.